How's everyone doing today? I hope you all are having a blessed day, and I'm gonna start this out with a prayer. I shall not decree a thing. I stand in the evil day, having my loins girded about with truth, and I put on the breastplate of righteousness. No evil shall befall me. Amen. So this is a story this was just last month, October. I was just getting out of jail. I didn't necessarily knew I was being gang stalked. I had a somewhat of a good idea. I probably shouldn't have went to this lady's house knowing I was being gang stalked, and that they were going to infiltrate her and threaten her and whatnot. So I probably shouldn't have did this. But anyways, fresh out of jail, go to this lady's house. And things just are weird. But I went and picked up my clothes for my mom, which is a Freemason, and so I thought these items were cursed, is why I thought I felt so weird. But as the time went by, as I stayed there, things got worse. I started to feel sick. I started to throw up more than once a week to 3-4 times a week. Got very sick while I was there every day, and just felt like my conscience was just being attacked. It was very intense, guys. And this was one of the nicest ladies ever. She claimed to be one of the nicest ladies ever. This is just an example. Trust no one. You don't know what anyone is about. Know them for years before trusting them, because you don't know what anyone does behind closed doors and who they pray to. You don't know. This lady was one of the nicest ladies ever. One of the nicest, baked cookies all the time. I'm talking about nice, just nice, like kept her space just nice. She was a nice woman, just claimed to be a nice woman. As the time went by, things got weird. I just would get sick, like I said, and just felt very estrayed from life. Like the more time went by, the more I felt like my conscience wasn't with me, like I was somewhere else in a different realm. Like felt like just floatiness, like my head just floating type situation, where I just didn't feel like I was actually there, like where sometimes it would just be hard to even enjoy the things that I like to do, play video games, you know what I'm saying, get down on a little Fortnite, watch a little Netflix, and just things I like to enjoy while I'm at the comfort of my home. And I just noticed it when I just couldn't enjoy this sometimes, like the things I enjoyed, and it would just be weird. Even food sometimes just didn't taste right. I'm like, man, what's really bothering me? What's egging me right now? Something ain't right. So, as time goes by, I start to just get bad vibes from her all around. And I don't know if she got infiltrated or whatnot. And time goes by, and I start getting this weird feeling, and like anytime a dog barks or like a sudden noise, it wouldn't be all the time. I would get this a couple times out the week, and it just felt like just an uneasy feeling in my stomach, right? And as time went by, as a few months went by, and I also noticed when I would drink, something was spiritually like hindering me from like be vibrant and vibe. Like, when you guys drink, smoke, you like to vibe. Something was hindering that. So if anything is ever hindering you from, just know someone close or someone is doing black magic on you. So just is hindering you from vibing, kind of, is a good way to put it. So anyways, time went by, and getting real sick and getting real disorientated. I'm thinking it's my mom, you know what I mean? Because I have an idea of what those people are and whatnot. So I'm thinking it's just them, you know what I mean? And it's hitting me from all across town, you know what I mean? And just, I'm thinking it's coming from different sources. So at this time, I didn't know how big it was. I just thought my mom was practicing witchcraft, some household stuff, but now I know it's a lot bigger than that. Anyways, things were getting bad, guys. She bought a black cat, and I'm not sure if she ever went through the sacrifice or if this cat ever got sacrificed. I'm sure it did, because I had to go to spiritual warfare this last Halloween on the Blue Moon or whatever it was called. And but anyway, she bought it around September, and I ended up doing research around the end of October that scared me, and like when I started to come to truths about it all, and just it said they will buy black cats around October time, and then at the end of October, do their ritual with it. And a few days before October 31st hit, which I was ready to go. I was just figuring my escape plan by that time, you know what I'm saying? But she said a few days before Halloween, it was like the 26th or something, she talked about how she was getting rid of the cat. After I just read that, like it was like a sign from God. I was like, whoa, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know what is going on, guys. I gotta get out of here. And so anyways, the feeling in my stomach started to get real just nasty, like real, it felt like someone was like tugging at it. And on the 28th of last October, I took a dab, which opens your pineal gland, which I know now, and I don't smoke anymore, which I was the biggest pothead. But anyways, literally, I seen like the spy's dad. I seen her, I seen him, the spies. Watch my first video to know who I'm talking about. And I seen the Illuminati triangle, and then I seen my roommate, which was right across the room. And I seen an evil hand that just grabbed me right here, right in my soul, in my essence, and tried to grab it. And I got up. I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm getting up. I'm like, oh, no. I'm looking up on YouTube what I can do. You know what I mean? I didn't know what spiritual warfare is. I don't remember what exactly I looked up, but it brought me to John Elkart's book. And I started yelling these prayers at the top of my lungs. And I forgot to add, before this, it was a little bit before this, I walked out and she was listening to it sounded like really satanic music, just not good music. And, like some weird ritual shit. I knew then I had to leave. I had to figure something out. And the weird smells, they do stuff with smells, just something that will trigger stuff, all that. And I started screaming prayers, and that's how I found God. And just through John Elkart's book, To Rout Demons, and I just started saying it, and it saved me that day. I left that morning, and I didn't come back. I went out into the woods that day, and I've been sleeping in the woods and shit since. That was October. It's November something now, so it's almost December, and yeah, it's been a long couple months. So I just want y'all to know, do not trust these people. Do not trust anyone. Get to know someone first. Stay with your family. Love your family. Friends are overrated. There's too much evil in this world, in my opinion. Unless you've known these people your whole life, you never know who they pray to, you know, so. She was a Freemason, and still to this day, she broke into my consciousness. I don't know if I think I might have forgot to add that, but she broke into my consciousness one night. I haven't felt the same since. And it's very easy for her to access my conscious when around full moons and stuff, which it is right now, but. That's why I'm making this video. But yeah, she broke into my consciousness after they put a camera in my room, and broke into my consciousness because they intruded my unguarded hour. And I tell you that a couple days leading up to the 28th, man, I was so disorientated. I was playing video games with my little brother, and like he was like, "What are you doing?" Like I literally was playing Rocket League and like driving up the wall or something. Like I just wasn't there. And like, I just thank God. If I wouldn't have found God within that time and wouldn't have found, I think they would have got my soul. Literally, if I wouldn't have found God. They're still trying every day. As we speak right now, there's demons around me. I'm going against some very strong occultic powers. And I'll make more videos. That's all I got to say. I'm going to wake y'all up and put y'all onto a whole different side of the universe. And I really want to wake you up, because anything you see on the media nowadays, all the music you're listening to, it's opening the door for the devil in your life. God bless y'all. Have a blessed day. And man, don't forget there is a God up above that is way stronger than any principalities. And God bless, man.